So yes, I'm going to give this a try. Oh, that's yummy. There's a little kick to it, but it tastes very creamy. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gigi's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make this delicious southern spice cauliflower cheese soup with gammon ham. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really delicious soup with roasted gammon. This recipe is easy, but it's also packed with flavour and protein as well, and it's very tasty too. So the first thing I've done is I've got myself a large saucepan, and I'm going to put this onto a high heat on my hob, and I'm going to add stock to the base of that. So I've got about 1,000 mils of stock. So I'm just going to pop into that pan, and then to that I'm going to add some frozen cauliflower. So I've probably got a whole head of cauliflower here. If you wanted to use fresh, you can. It's just I've got loads of frozen cauliflower in the freezer and I needed to eat it up, so I thought I'd just use frozen today. I'm just going to pop that in. And then to that, I'm also going to add some cashew nuts. So I can't actually have dairy, but what I've discovered, well, many years ago now, was that cashew nuts turn quite cheesy when they're blended. So I have to soften these. So I'm going to soften these in the stock with the cauliflower. And then I'm just going to leave that to come to the boil. So I'm going to put the lid on, and then I'll leave it to simmer for about 5 minutes until everything is soft. The pan has started to come to the boil, so I'm just going to remove the lid, and I'm just going to add a pinch of salt to this because I forgot to do that at the beginning. Salt and pepper to your taste, so you don't have to add it if you don't want to. So I'm just going to add a little pinch of salt to the water, and I'm going to remove the lid. I'm going to turn the heat down, and as I said earlier, I'm just going to leave this to simmer. The cashew nuts and the cauliflower have softened beautifully. As you can see, the cauliflower is just falling from the fork. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this, I'm going to turn the heat off, and I'm just going to set this to one side to leave it to cool. I left the ingredients in the saucepan to cool while I sorted out my blender, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour those ingredients into the blender. Hang on a minute, like so, hopefully, any moment now. And then to that, I'm going to add some spices. So for this, I have about a teaspoon of garlic granules, a teaspoon of onion granules, a teaspoon of mild chili powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a pinch or a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper, depending on how spicy you like it. And of course you can always use hot chili powder as well. And I'm just going to sprinkle those in. And then I'm also going to add some nutritional yeast to this. So this is the bit that's going to make it very cheesy. So I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, plus the cashew nuts will also make it cheesy as well, as I mentioned earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. So nutritional yeast is a plant-based food that tastes like cheese, but it just doesn't melt like cheese, basically. It just gives everything a very cheesy flavour, like you've added parmesan in or something. And then I'm also going to add in about 2 tins of beans. So I've got some cannellini beans here, but you could use haricot beans if you wanted to. They're great, or butter beans are good as well. So I've just added those in, and I'm just going to mix that around in the blender. And then all I'm simply going to do is I'm going to blend these ingredients together. Blended those ingredients until they are smooth and they look like that, and all I'm simply going to do is just pour these back in the pan, and then this will be ready for us to eat when it's dinner time. But of course I will try some and let you know how it tastes. This smells really good right now, and it's going to smell even better when I put the roasted gammon in it as well. So I'm off to get the roasted gammon from the fridge. As promised, I'm going to try some of this in a moment, but before I do, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. And if you have really enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to share it with your family and friends. And if you have any comments or any questions, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. So I'm just going to give this a little try now, and I'll let you know how it tastes. It smells really good with the gammon on top. I have tried the gammon before. Oh, and the recipe for my gammon I will link in the description box below for you as well. It's really delicious, so please go check that out as well. So yes, I'm going to give this a try. Oh, that's yummy. There's a little kick to it, but it tastes very creamy, and it's really smooth as well. It doesn't taste too cheesy, but you can taste there is a sort of cheese in there. I know what it is. Hopefully my husband and son won't, because they don't really like nutritional yeast too much. So fingers crossed. But yes, I am really looking forward to my dinner this evening. That's how you make this delicious soup with roasted gammon, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this for my dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be watching my next video.